Hi guys, so just going to talk you through your Monday session going into this next 4-week micro. So I've rotated the movements just so everyone's getting a little bit of a different stimulus with regards to those big compound lifts. So your Monday and Tuesday sessions are revolved around that deadlift. So specifically talking about our Monday session, you've got your hex bar deadlifts, 3 sets of 8 reps. So reps are slightly higher than what you normally would have done. And I'm not too fussed, especially coming back after Christmas, to do high sets with drop-off percentages. I just want you getting a load of work in, fatiguing through that high rep work rather than the lower rep hitting a top set. So you're doing 3 sets of 8 for that movement. Then you've got your bench press following that. Same rep scheme, 3 lots of 8. That is supersetted with something called a black burn, which a lot of you will have done. Very good upper back and shoulder movement. Just as a little bit of a primer, just working through some healthy patterns, all of that kind of stuff. Following that, you've got a barbell bent over row. I feel like we've built up a good amount of tolerance over the past kind of couple of blocks. So I feel like this was the right time to add it in. There will be a little bit of lower back work in there. So if any of you guys feel that lower back working whilst you are doing a bent over row, please don't worry. You can adjust some movement patterns so you do a nice hinge pattern to get into position. You want to be as horizontal as possible. So if anything, parallel with the ground. Once you're there, you do your normal row pattern. There will be a little bit of lower back work in there, so please don't worry. That is supersetted with a seated dumbbell shoulder press. Key with that is healthy angle, so a 45-degree angle at the elbow, just to enable full shoulder work rather than getting into all the niggly stuff within your shoulder, which we want to avoid. Then following that, you've got your conditioning, which is power-based. The time frames have increased than what you will have done in those previous blocks. So previously you would have been kind of working around 10 to 15 seconds. It's now increased to 20 seconds of work with a little bit more rest. So you've got 40 seconds rest, enabling still maximal work throughout that 20-second window with a little bit more rest so you are recovering still. So we want that heart rate to spike, come down throughout that conditioning block. And that is your Monday session across this next 4-week block.